Nah, let me put that part on so I don't forget.
Whatever will we do?
Yeah, we live on YouTuber. Let's do this shit.
This is gonna be interesting.
But not on it yet. Almost though.
All right, all right, all right.
All right. Uh-huh. 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 Hold on. There we go. Feel the Tim's live. 4th of
Oh
July
no!
special. Kablook. Go live. Go live, I tell you. Do it. Come on. What are you waiting for? Do it. Okay.
Do it, do it,
Do it.
do it, do it.
We are live, doggy. All right. I actually am going to uh I hope I don't want it recording twice, so I hope I don't remember if I exited out last time. And okay, yeah, it just minimized down. Okay, so we're good. As long as it doesn't record twice like it did last
Bean.
time. All right. We are officially live, guys.
Woo!
So
Woohoo!
if one of y'all can keep track of the comments section, because I don't do that.
I wish I knew how to do that. Hold on.
Oh, that would just be like opening up YouTube.
I can do that on one of the devices I'm using.
There you go. Because it's not gonna record. It only records on my computer. So I just want to make sure that the voice isn't
Oh,
doubling or
look.
tripling or
We're live.
we are live. Oh my God, we're actually live. I can't
Oh my
believe it.
gosh, I have to turn my sound down so that this doesn't get all confusing.
We'll have to be able to. All right. So happy 4th of July, everybody. I understand that it is the 5th, but come on, this holiday takes up the entire month of July and part of June and most of August. So it's not really just one day.
Happy Halloween!
Oh yeah, we may as well just all why don't we just do all the holidays at the same time?
Happy Halloween.
Just
Chris,
everything.
a happy new year
Just
with
just just everything. Just pick one month of the year and celebrate every holiday. Just get it all out of the way. Be so much nicer. Then you'd have 11 months to save up.
Yeah, but I
Everybody's
kind of like where my birthday falls because it's like holiday, 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 birthday, holiday, holiday.
fair enough, I guess. Uh, all right. So, um, the reason I wanted you guys to do like wacky, and you'll introduce them here in a second. Obviously, this is not, I didn't open this the same way because it's not the traditional campaign. It's not the campaign at all.
This is not failed
Um,
attempt. This is random.
Yeah, this is just random stuff for failed attempt. But we have our wonderful Jill and Tyler here to play the game. You guys are actually going to be plopped into uh, modern day fair, a modern day 4th of July fair
Oh
for
no.
oh
for a
no.
fireworks celebration. So that's why I wanted the craziest
I
characters.
picked the best character for
Yes,
this.
the
So did
craziest
I
ones.
because I blend in so well.
And there are no rules or restrictions on using magic other than, of course, if you see someone casting a fireball in a modern setting, obviously you're going to catch eyes. So it's not going to be difficult for you guys to think about what you would do because just imagine yourself as Jill and Tyler at a carnival and you're able to cast magic. It's not, obviously people are going to turn their heads, but um, so we're going to enter this. Um, you guys will have arrived, and no, I'm not giving like the territory or the city or any of that shit because I don't need people yelling at me about geography. So we're literally just going to do like a just splash dump regular fare. Everything that you would imagine is there, all of the rides that spin around, the Gravitron and the Ferris wheel and all that shit. Um,
Well, the graviton.
so
I
here's
don't know what that thing is, but I want that thing.
About that thing.
so here is where we begin. Um, First of all, because of the setting that I just placed you in,
This is
how
screwed up.
old are your characters?
Um,
I would say early to mid 20s.
Okay.
my character technically doesn't have an age.
How old do they look?
Can't even just
Can't even do that. All right.
Well,
can't.
That'll work.
Can't.
That'll work.
looks like an average human male.
Okay.
Like think of like just a regular guy, and that's what he looks like.
Okay. So like Barry Allen. All right, I got it.
Average Joe.
Average Joe.
Average Joe. That's
All
what I should have
right.
named him.
You should have named him Average Joe. Okay. So where you guys are going to begin, um, is quite literally
This is
in
so screwed up.
you guys where you guys are going to be in is quite begin is quite literally in the line with other people, making your way to the front entrance of the fair, where you have to pay for your ticket and get your wristband, and you two are both broke. So,
Perfect.
Jill,
Okay.
please describe your character and what you named her so I know what to call you.
Her name is Cassandra.
Okay.
And she's not she's, ironically, it's perfect that she's a rogue and she's broke.
Okay. That is actually kind of funny.
Who is actually phenomenal at stealth. So,
All right.
um, if you wish, if you wish for me to send you a picture,
Yes, please. I will actually screen share.
would you like me to send it in character reference?
Yes, you can
How do
send
you
it in
want me to send it?
you can send it in character art, and I will share the screen.
Oh God, this is going to be really entertaining. I'm so sorry in advance. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
But
Not
while you
really.
but while you are sending the photo and I am
Here she
screen sharing,
comes.
please describe the character the best you can.
No, no.
Not at
The
all?
picture does it for you.
Okay. All right, let's do this. What do we got? You sent it to character art?
Yes.
Let's go down. Oh my God.
Ah!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. Well, there you go. So about that,
I am a hairless caterpie. That is a rogue.
I do not remember adding this as a race, and it's going to give me nightmares
You're
forever.
welcome.
Thank
No,
you.
you'll
I
never look at your
appreciate that.
cats the same.
Um, like I used to love Falcor, and now this image will forever be burned into my brain. So that's
And
nice.
anyone else's brain that checks character art.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Um yeah. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now.
No more nightmare fuel.
Okay. All right. So, and what did you name your uh beautiful beautiful character?
This is
Oh
Cassandra.
yeah, Cassandra. That's right. Cassandra with a long A.
Yes,
Cassandra.
because she's a classy person.
Okay. Despite the picture being horrendous, and believe it or not, I love it actually. With as weird as I'm acting
She's
about
like
it, it is.
Stitch.
But like, how big?
She's about Bobcat size,
Okay.
but she can act like part of her thing is that she can hide all of her peeps.
All the extra
Okay.
limbs.
So
And
like she could
they're
look
retractable.
they're retractable. So like she can look ultimately normal. However, she does have extra appendages that help her get around.
Well, I guess as normal as
A caterpie would be.
a slug would look with a cat face and front paws with no back paws. I guess as normal as that would be. Okay, so um you are going to be let me do this. Yeah, okay, so you're going to be third in line.
Okay.
And in front of you is literally just going to be two normal looking humans who have looked your direction, but have both they had that like double take look of bewilderment and then just kind of tried to ignore that you were there. And then directly behind you is okay, six more normal humans any in various ages from like actual like 8-year-old child to 60-year-old male and female. You've got two high schoolers in front of you, and then the six behind you. There's like two children, and then their parents in their 30s, and then an older couple behind them, and then behind the number seven in line, Tyler is your character. Please describe yours and what you named him.
So his name is Kezuth.
Okay.
And remember the comment I made about being out of left field?
Yes.
Focus on the field part. He is a scarecrow.
Oh, hell yeah.
He is a sentient scarecrow.
He is a sentient scarecrow.
So he looks
Okay.
normal in a sense until he moves.
Until he moves. Okay.
He's not the
So,
most graceful, but
so, okay. Describe how you would be trying to blend into a line of primarily regular people.
well, he's got his flannel shirt. It's kind of ripped and tattered. There's feathers kind of poking out of some of the holes. He's not very good at his job.
Sounds about
He's got the wide brim sun hat,
Okay.
right.
and anytime he moves, he is extremely stiff.
Okay.
Like barely moves any joints at all. So he's like,
Oh God. So he penguin walks.
"Hello, I am human. I am a
Gotcha.
normal
I am
person.
normal. I am human. Okay, so
Hello, I am
now the
normal."
reason why you guys would want to get in here, this is it was brought to your attention that this was unlike any other, unlike any fair either of you have either heard about or seen. Obviously, um, this one is it's supposed to be like the be all and end all of fairs. The other part to your dismay, obviously Cassandra and what how do you pronounce yours?
Hezuth.
Kazuth. Neither of
Zoo type.
you, Kazuth and Cassandra, so neither of you are from this dimension nor this time period. So you would have both
From
been just
ancient
kind
times.
of, you guys would have both just kind of like out of nowhere, um, plopped down in front of this fair, seen big billboards and newspaper clippings and just everyone with their, phones talking about how big this was supposed to be. Um, Very, in quotes, magical, which would have immediately piqued your guys' interest. So magic obviously some kind of interdimensional travel. Maybe there's someone or something in there that can get us back. But not knowing where you are or when you are, this would have been the place to go. So as the first course of action, like I said, both of you are broke. Neither of you would have money or understand what the currency is for this place. But for Jill and Tyler, I'm literally saying, like, picture that you're in a line going into Disney World. Like you guys are modern setting, county fair, carnival type as these characters. So, Cassandra, please describe how you plan on entering this location.
Well, obviously, first off, I'm gonna realize that seeing a caterpie with like 10 different limbs is probably not necessarily normal in this dimension. So she's gonna like suck all of the extra legs in, and then she's kind of gonna look around, and then what she's gonna do is she is going to sweet talk a family with a small child, and just kind of like she's gonna go up to the family with a small child and just kind of nuzzle and like look for some love and attention and hope that I get picked up by small child and just get carried in.
Okay. Um, this, okay, so this is either performance or persuasion. And with how you look, it's at disadvantage.
Oh, because I'm hairless.
You're hairless and you don't have back legs. You're literal. You are a carapace with a cat face.
It was which one?
Persuasion or performance at disadvantage.
Either one is absolutely nothing. So So what would be the disadvantage?
So you rolled two d20s and apply the lower number.
Okay. Let me borrow one. Oh, perfect.
There you go. Oh,
No, I just have too many dice in one thing. Leave me alone.
you can never have too many dice. That's that's poppycock.
Four,
Okay.
I think.
Um,
Yes.
okay. So considering there was a child, two children with their parents directly behind you, that would have been the pair that you went up and tried to nuzzle. The children immediately scream. First of all, they've never seen a creature like you before, and they've never heard a cat talk. So they immediately freak out, which gets their parents on alert. The mom and the dad grab their children and hold them in close, and the woman immediately starts screaming and actually starts like
So
like
she
like
actually does have back legs.
okay. It didn't look like that in the picture, but
Because she's laying down in the
oh,
picture.
okay. I got you.
But she has multiple legs, but she can stand on her hind
Okay.
like normal for legs.
Um,
She wouldn't necessarily be a scary slug thing
got you.
necessarily, but
All right.
Rabies.
Well, I will say
babies.
I will say one of the kids, surprisingly, the little girl, immediately starts trying to get in your corner and asking dad and mom if they can keep you, while the boy is completely freaked out and in his dad's arms as the mom is like finger jamming pictures on her phone and pretty at the same time not only trying to scream and call for help, but very, very interestingly, like just like recording a video of what you are. Um, Tyler, I'm never gonna remember your character's name.
Jesus. Jesus.
Kazunte. Um,
See, I wasn't the only one who
Kazun
thought it.
yes. So
It
you're
was a
go-
randomly generated
so
name.
you're you're going to see, yeah, I know I use those and I love those. You're going to see this action unfold in front of you. Now, because you are a scarecrow that hardly moves, trying to dress as normal as possible to get into this line, to get into this fair, you are going to see so there were six people ahead of you. Two of them were the kids, two of them were the adults, and then two of them were an older couple. So you see these six literally expand out. And then what you see in front of you is a little girl about 8 years old with her arms wrapped around this hairless, weird blob-like cat creature. You can't quite tell what it is. I mean, from this distance, it just looks like a hairless cat. But you see the little boy, same age, holding on to his father for dear life, and then the older woman, the mother, with some kind of weird rectangular device just tapping the screen really, really fast as this flash just continues to come out over and over and over and over again. And then the older couple, just kind of like standing by to see what's about to happen. You're directly behind this group, and then the group behind you also starting to kind of like expand out, but not to see what's going on, but rather just to cut the line to get to the front entrance. So all of this is happening around you. What do you do?
I feel like I would use the opportunity to try and get up ahead of the commotion.
Okay. All right.
My very stiff walk
Okay.
as I shuffle
Um,
along.
would you try to do it unnoticed, or would you just go?
I would try to be as unnoticeable as possible.
Okay. So give me stealth with advantage because I know that you're stiff neck, but there's a lot of activity going on. Um,
I have expertise.
Cassandra, it's an easy name, so I like I'm always gonna forget Gesundheit, but I won't forget Cassandra. Um, go ahead and give me a perception check,
Me?
please. Yes, ma'am. Sorry that I keep adjusting in the seat. We actually have a couple of people in the room. Let's say hello. Hello, everyone.
I know like one of them is me, so
Okay, that's fine.
That would
And
be
one
a
of
26 on
one of them
stealth.
is me as well. Okay. So yeah, you de describe, but just for the hell of it, just describe how you would get through this crowd.
So as I see people start to gather around, I would notice the people around the other people trying to cut the line, and I would just kind of shift along with them.
Okay.
Like, yes, this is normal. I
You are going to
recognize what's
get a
going on.
couple of like weird side eyes, but for the most part, you just like join the wave of the people trying to get around whatever this is to get to the entrance. Um, because another thing that was advertised is that tickets are limited, even though what's weird about a county fair is yes, it has a capacity, but most of the time they overlook that. This one, for whatever reason, had a limited amount of spots. So everyone's trying to cut in line like at a concert, and you just join the wave. And what happens is on the left and the right, you end up getting surrounded by like two teenage, like frat looking boys.
Oh no.
Um, one of them car one of them carrying a can of some kind. Um, wearing a backwards white hat, and then the other one on your right actually like just awkwardly and inappropriately just like poking at your shoulder, like pulls a piece of straw out and just weird, dude. And just leaves you alone for the majority, and you end up getting around this wave. What did you roll for perception?
12.
12? Okay. So in the onslaught of this, not only are you like bear hugged by a little 8-year-old blonde girl who's just pleading to take you home, um, and her brother screaming bloody murder, the dad not knowing what's going on, and the mom probably trying to become Instagram famous from this. Um, Throughout all of this, you are able with your cat-like senses see this wave of people coming around the distraction to try and get in. You smell a very peculiar yet specific scent. There is someone else from your area here. You pick up on it. Because you guys are in a different dimension, your senses are kind of on like up to level 11. Everyone smells and sounds and looks very weird compared to home. And yet somehow in the middle of all of this, you're able to pick up on the scent of someone from your area who is going around the crowd. So, so Gesundheit, you make it up to the front entrance. Um, You do make it up to the front entrance with the crowd, and the crowd is actually not a single file line anymore. You've got all of you've got everybody in kind of like a balloon crowd all trying to throw their money down or scan in and get the tickets and the wristbands as quickly as possible. But they're no longer in a single file line. They're knocking on the window, and you can see the person behind the register starting to get flustered as they're not only trying to keep track of everybody and take money and give change and all this other, but hand tickets out and wristbands. So you have a very small window. So if you would like to continue to sneak in, I need another stealth roll. This one will just be a regular though.
A flat stealth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it.
Or just let it slip. Yo, let's use.
You. 21.
Okay. Yeah, so with the crowd like the loudest and the not really the angriest, like they're not angry, but they're very loud and kind of like let us in, let's go, we're up here, you know what I mean? And
Mm.
everyone's trying to get their word in at the exact same time. So as the wave hits the window and gets their tickets and their wristbands, that you kind not only do you sneak in undetected, but you actually get pushed into the carnival. Um, Cassandra, what are you doing?
I'm probably going to attempt to bite the small child.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna. Are you trying to cause harm or just
No, I'm just trying to like quick escape. So just kind of like a little,
One of
not
those warning
one like
bites.
a warning nib, just to
give
kind of like
me
scare her and make her try to drop me.
give me a dexterity check?
Ironically, I think I'm decent at those. I have a +3. Which one do I want to use? I don't like. I'm gonna use this one.
Struggle.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's another 12.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to nip just enough along like the elbow region to
Yeah.
get her to drop. But it's less of a ow that hurt and like the little girl starts crying and more of just a okay. sorry, did I
Yeah,
hurt you? And just like starts getting all concerned that she may have been squeezing too hard as she
that's
watches
what
you
I was
run,
going for. I
as she
wasn't trying to
watches
hurt her.
as she watches you run away. And meanwhile, as you're running away, looking back, the mom is going, "Hey, hey, hey!" and just continuing to try and snap photos as the dad holding the son is still like, "What the just happened?
I'm
Whoa!"
gonna
Tip,
run under all of those people's legs and try to like weasel my way through.
um, unseen or just weasel.
Weasel.
So, acrobatics or athletics, your choice. Actually,
We're gonna do acrobatics.
this one kind of has to be contested. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
We're gonna do acrobatics. That's a dirty 20,
Okay, so that's
I
fun.
think. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, so that's fun. All right, so simultaneously,
Oh no!
uh, Cassandra, you get away from this little girl without causing harm. You're running through the legs of a big crowd of people that expanded and ballooned out at the kiosk trying to get in, and just this wave of people rushing through. Um, Picture like 30 people approaching a window at the same time. Okay. Maybe because of just the utter chaos and the instant destruction of any order, because there's no security guards out here. It's just the kiosk people. So maybe 20 of those 30 actually paid, and the rest of them, kind of like Gesundheit, pushed their way through.
I love how that's
So
been dubbed your name now.
I am now
it's
Gesundheit.
it's just easier for me to remember. So yes, you are now Gesundheit. Um, so at the exact same time as you're being pushed through with the frat boys on your right and your left, and you're literally being pushed through, at the exact same time, you not only hear, but you feel part of this crowd that's pushing you through the gate starting to fall over like bowling pins. As you hear, whoa, 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 and they just start dropping and falling into puddles and dirt. You just hear all manners of different voices from different ages in all walks of life just start to fall over out of this wave that's going through. There's at least six of them that fall over in just various directions and then hit other people, pushing the wave faster into the carnival.
You want to know what's really funny is that the live is about 10-second delayed.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So
Yeah,
what's
I know.
even funnier is I'm seeing you go, what do you mean? And then about 10 seconds later, I see it
See
again
it,
on
you see it
camera. And
again.
I'm just like,
Yep. Oh, I know. I talk a lot with my hands, and it's funny. Um, but anyway, so as the crowd pushes through and some of them fall over and that pushes more of the crowd in, you guys are in that first to second layer where you are now in the carnival, and that crowd is confusingly yet excitedly starting to disperse. They're going, "Oh, we made it in. Awesome. Oh, hell yeah, we made it in. I didn't even have to pay." And they just start dispersing in and going their own way. The frat boys, there's, six to seven of them that kind of link up and start giving their fist bumps and their bro signals as they move their way into the fair. And then the older couple who was actually a part of the group that first discovered Cassandra makes their way in. But Cassandra, among all of this, as everything starts to disperse, that scent that you caught is right in front of you. A very, very strangely stiff individual in a weird looking coat and a hat desperately trying to look like the people around him, but you are immediately able to sense that they are not from here, just like you. So let me give you guys the setting. As you walk in and everything starts to disperse, um, the first thing that you are able to see is there's multiple aisles to this. So like if you guys go to because of where if you guys were to go to like the fair down where I'm from, the traveling one that goes around Florida. There's usually only two aisles. There's the one that goes this way past all the food marts, and then you've got all the rides on the left, and then there's this one that goes this way past all the food marts, and then there's ride, and then it goes into like a square or rectangular formation. This one is a massive county fair. You've got three different aisles. So this one's kind of set up like a checkerboard. So you've got three different aisles going this way, and you've got three different aisles going this way. And it's to the point where as soon as you get through, you come face to face with one food kiosk, two food kiosk, three food kiosk, four, and it just goes as far like you can't even really see the end on either direction that you look. Immediately to your left is the giant Ferris wheel, which Cassandra to you would be too big. But to you, Gesundheit, it's just a normal sized Ferris wheel. Um, and then just all the rides seem like they are on the outside of the fair. They make the outside border. And then everything on the inside is your food kiosks and your weird item displays and your fireworks and all of that shit. That's all on the inside. So when like the rows that go this way and the rows that go this way, those are all of your items, kiosks and your food kiosks, your fireworks, all of your shit's right there. And then the outside border is all of your rides, and you just see people going every direction. The main advertisement for this was the fireworks display that is supposed to happen at some point. They never gave a definitive time, and they never gave a definitive location within the fair. But they said that it was going to be a magical night to remember, which is what attracted you both here. From where you guys are, magic is a very commonly practiced and used fashion. So as soon as you saw the magical night to remember, oh, magic. Okay, maybe this can help me get home. Um, but what would you guys like to do while you are here? At first, other than being in an unknown location, there is no immediate danger other than getting bear hugged by a small child and maybe being caught um out of order. The people that are coming in behind you, they do the double takes on Cassandra, but then and they just a cat with a birth defect, how sad. And they just keep walking. A weird old man and his cat, and they just keep walking. So far, you guys are being left alone. There's no immediate form of danger other than being trapped in a spot that you're unaware of. So what would you guys like to do first?
I know I want to look for like the booth that looks the most magical. I'm gonna be looking for um like fortune tellers
Okay.
um or
Oh,
like
and just not to interrupt you, but just to know, this is how I'm running this, just so that you as players are aware, so that you can better do your characters. You guys are in an unknown location, okay? So like neon lights and shit, you've never seen them before. So when I have you do perception checks on what you tell me you're looking for, if you approach a booth and I say it's full of colors and glitter. Just that's the reason. This looks magical because it's bright. Like that would be where your character's mindset is.
Just I'm
We're
looking
we're
for the most
completely and utterly clueless.
That
I'm looking
part.
for the most magical looking place.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna get like a t-shirt graphic like a graphic tee booth or something.
You're gonna end up getting a t-shirt that says "I'm with stupid" and the arrow's gonna point up.
Point up.
All right. But that was just a disclaimer. Go ahead and give me a perception check. I mean, he could get a shirt that says "I'm with stupid" and the arrow points down, but I don't know. I don't know who it's
I've seen
pointing at.
both.
I don't know who it's pointing at that point.
That's gonna be 13.
Okay. So you will. So, okay. Beforehand, you said that you're looking for the most magical booth. Cassandra, not only have you concluded that whatever the hell this is also from your plane, you would know him as one of the
Mm.
Scarecrow folk, immediately recognizable from your plane. You would also sense Cassandra and recognize her. Because as the crowd comes through and you start hearing people talk about a weird looking cat with their old man walking, you pick up on the fact that she's there. Um, so on top of all of that, you are looking for the most magical looking booth among here. Okay. So as you're wandering through, Cassandra, are you following him?
I think I'm gonna follow at a safe distance,
Okay.
just to make sure that she knows that the Scarecrow folk aren't exactly the brightest bulb in the bunch.
No, they really aren't. That's the funny
So
part.
she's just gonna make sure that nothing stupid is gonna happen, but she's
It's
also gonna be aware of her surroundings. But she'll follow at a distance to be like, what kind of chaos are you trying to get into?
okay. All right. Um, so a 13. So you get relatively far into the fair. Also to note, you immediately start noticing little inconsistencies and obstacles for yourself as you're walking down these fairgrounds. You guys just were plopped in here, so you weren't aware that it did rain or may have rained. So there's a couple of times where you're looking up, looking at these booths, trying to clock whatever one looks the most powerful, and you step into a puddle, and you feel the water start to kind of go up your leg into the straw as you take it out and try to shake it off. But your leg is now much heavier than it used to be. And you're starting to try and kind of like
Just
having to drag it behind you like a weird like Dawn of the
Limp.
Dead zombie.
how long until I'm abducted by the ambulance?
Um but I mean and Cassandra, as you're following behind him, being a cat with elevated senses, you don't know how time works here, but in your sense of time, he's looking around for probably 45 straight minutes.
Sounds that
And
she'll probably just
he's just like he walks in the straightest line possible, gets interrupted when he steps into a puddle, shakes his leg off, which you see a couple of straw pieces kind of poof, like feathers from a
Ah.
bird, right? And then he starts dragging his foot behind him a little bit, still trying to go, but gets a little sidetracked from the straight line, makes an immediate left down one of the aisles, and now he has food booths on both sides, and he's just continuing to go. Meanwhile, you've got kids and couples and dates and high school students and college students and all walks of life going every single direction, bumping into you and like think of the MegaCon just less crowded.
Is that even possible?
Yes. So if you're so no, listen. I know you guys can picture it because you were there. So walk down the aisle of the MegaCon, right? So you've got like a row of 7 people
Yeah.
and they're shoulder to shoulder. Okay, take every like other person out. It's still a shitload of people, but there's at least some space to breathe. That's how this fair is right now,
So Friday. Got
pretty
it.
much. And they're just like
Friday.
kind of like crisscross and bumping into you. Some of them apologizing and then kind of doing a second take, like, the fuck's this guy? It's not even Halloween yet. And just, but of course, you're dragging your leg. You're already stiff. Cassandra, you're watching this going like like going in and out of people's legs and up and down. Um, you also make the unfortunate mistake of walking through a puddle, which cats love water. Um,
Actually, hairless cats do love water.
they do. Um, what's weird about this is as you're tracking him, you actually go down into a puddle and it smells delicious. Like nothing that you have on your planet. It smells absolutely delicious. Do you hang out for a second?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Gesundheit, as you're going through this crowd, the sense that you had of this of the cat that you noticed starts to get further and further behind you. You guys are immediately noticing that you can clock each other, not really like location, but distance. You can sense each other, and the further you get away, you can sense that that connection kind of fades. But eventually, at the 45-minute mark, you find a very like almost squint level because at this point the sun has gone down. So it's almost a squint level bright kiosk. It is about 15 feet long and it is 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. And it is just purple. Well, I mean, sorry, Ty. Um, but for our audience, it's just purple and blue and yellow and orange and white, just flashing neon lights in every direction. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ty. It's just gray and brighter gray and deeper gray. Um,
That's
it's
great.
just everything's just gray. There's just a brighter gray here and a brighter gray there and like maybe white. I don't know what that is. Um,
Hey, that looks black.
that looks black and a brighter black. Anyway, and so you approach and there's 2 windows that are 5 feet apart. And there is a gentleman standing in this one that's got like a long like biker beard, big and bushy, like down to the nips kind of beard, bald on the top. Um, for you specifically, it would remind you of like a dwarf or a Viking. So that's where your mindset would be. This is either a dwarf or a Viking. Considering that they are above you at the window, it's impossible to know how tall this person is, but that's where your brain would go. This is either a dwarf who really knows their craft, or it is a Viking that loves bloodshed. Which one is this? 5 feet over is a female, older in nature, white hair but short, wearing just small glasses and they just seem to like be helping people as you're looking around the kiosk. Not only is it bright, but it reminds you of like there's just like these like long triangular pieces just with these like giant stems like you guys would know what dynamite is. Everything here to you looks like dynamite. You guys okay?
Yeah.
All right. Um, everything, you guys good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, we good. We
All
good.
right. Everything at this kiosk to you looks like dynamite in various sizes. Wider, longer, whatever. Everything here just looks like different shapes of dynamite. And they are bright and they are big and they are and the noise around this kiosk is loud. And the first thing that you feel is elation. I found it. This is where I need to go. This dwarf or Viking will help me. What do you do?
I'm gonna immediately go up to the window, dragging my soggy leg.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna immediately, very stiffly, try to bend my elbow, and there's just gonna be the cracking of the straw, trying to get his attention.
I mean, as you approach the window, yeah. Yeah, you would watch like different again all manners of life, male and female, from actual like child to adult to elderly, walking away with these what you assume is giant sticks of powerful dynamite, and they're walking away laughing and skipping and frolicking and just making all of these want plans as all of their verbiage just kind of goes with the music that's on the outside. There's so much noise here. It's hard for you to distinguish what the person in front of you is saying versus what this like godlike voice is trying to say. It's everywhere. Like the music you guys are used to comes from a person called a bard. There is music coming from up here
From magical black
and
boxes.
you don't know why or where or how. But as you extend your arm, um, you're unable to hear what what the guy says. But he just kind of like puts his hands up and kind of looks at you and like you see him mouth something, but you can't hear it. It's so loud. As he leans forward, you're a weird looking dude. What can I do for you? You don't, I don't shake hands.
Okay.
He's probably not gonna be able to hear me. Oh man, I did not think this through.
Hey man,
That was
hey,
not thought through.
look, there's a line behind you. What can I do for you, man? Come on, let's move it along. All right, look, man, either like what stand aside so the people behind you can go. Come on, just move. Just move.
You. Hey.
Come on, go. Just go. Just go around him. Come on, this guy. And you see like the people literally behind you are like, "Come on, man, move!" And one of them actually like with their right hand on your left shoulder just kind of nudges you out of the way.
I'm gonna fall over.
And the next, okay, okay. So as you fall over, you're like literally watching people like from laugh to concern to like, why did he fall over? Should we do something? Nah, fuck it. And just go up to the window and continue on. Cassandra, you are now about uh like like 100 feet away. You stopped in this puddle. You've been there for several minutes. The deliciousness becomes stagnant. Not disgusting, just stagnant. Just the newness of it kind of fades away. Like, okay, I think I've had enough. You hop out and shake your non-furry self off. And even though you're about 100 feet away, you're able to now see this strange straw man laying down on the ground in front of a very like eye-bleeding bright building.
She's just gonna tilt her head. Just just like how did you end up on the floor? Just-
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit there and just and then she'll just sit back, she'll just sit down and perch and just and then she'll just kind of move a little bit closer, sit, tilt, move a little bit closer, sit, and tilt the other way.
I need you guys either to make it's up to you. Either insight checks or con saves. I know that's a weird ask, but there's a reason. You get to choose and tell me which one you're picking.
I'm gonna do insight.
Okay.
And I will do a con save.
All right.
Oh, good lord.
We're both terrible.
Okay.
You want to go first? Because I think
Well, I rolled a 3 on dice for a 5.
uh,
Okay.
ditto,
All right, so you
ditto.
both got five. Okay. All right. So, Cassandra, as you're kind of tilting your head trying to figure it out, and Gesundheit, you're down on the ground trying to figure out what the hell is going on with everybody else. This loud, unassuming voice just kind of booms over the atmosphere. Main event, 1 hour, and it's the reason why I had you roll is you failed your con save, so you immediately freaked the fuck out, go into like seizure kind of scared. You rolled insight, so you immediately go into flight or fight mode.
Oh, I figured I would end up flying up and ending up on top of one of the tents at that
Yes.
point.
So because you failed, you immediately go into flight mode. It just booms. Like the noise is so crippling to both of you, it's like it's pushing you into the ground. But because you're a cat, you can just jump up 10 feet
And
onto
I
one of
end
the roofs, and you're like
on top of a tent.
your non-hairy body just curls up in the freakiest way possible,
All of the wrinkles.
and your eyes just go bulgy and beady at the same time as and you are just doing the funky chicken down on the ground, trying to curl up in every way that you could possibly think of to get away from whatever this was. And it was literally like a half a second announcement. All it said was main event 1 hour. Immediately, everybody who was around you, Cassandra, like just like jumps backwards. Anyone who is paying attention jumps back and looks up. Let me see how many people were paying attention. Oh, 6 people. 6 people in the crowd were paying attention enough to watch you
Watch me fly.
fly into the air and land on this building and just become this creepy exorcist style carapace that has a cat face on top of this flat roof. And for you, four, four of the people cut. Are you okay, man? What is going? Medic! Medic! Is anyone a doctor? Like just there's yeah, people just start calling for a doctor, trying to get you help as you're curling into the smallest ball possible. The cool part about you is when you curl into a ball, you actually curl into a ball. You curl
You
into
just
a
hear the cracking of all
yep,
the straw.
yep. So
Hey.
you actually like roll into a bale of hay. Everything just kind of goes in.
Tumbleweed.
You also, as you become the as you become the tumbleweed, still have control of all of your movement, all of your senses, and you can actually see and hear a lot better. So, where would you like to go? Yeah, everything becomes enhanced as you roll in, and you're
That
just listening to everybody like call for help. Like 911, medic, doctor. None of these terms you understand, but they are yelling and they are terrified.
I'm gonna rolling. I'm gonna roll myself away from
I'm
the
gonna roll
scene.
myself away from the scene. All right. Give me an acrobatics or athletics. Cassandra, you are seeing a barrage of white flashes from the people down below. Just
I'm gonna do athletics.
so as you're starting to get weird black and colored dots in your eyeballs, what would you like to do?
What I'm pri you said these were like 10 by 10 by 15 kind of like buildings.
Yeah, like
I am
little
probably
trailers.
going to kind of scooch myself away from the edge of the building to get away from like the flishy, flashy light and just try to kind of like shake it off and just kind of whoo, kind of chill out and get myself back into some kind of normalcy.
Okay. What was your roll, Ty?
17.
Okay. So you guys are both kind of like you're able to escape. Um, are you trying to hide or are you just trying to get away?
I am just trying to get away.
Okay.
Not really
So,
gonna hide anywhere, just trying to be like, huh?
all right.
It's not me.
I mean, you roll far enough away to where the next group you run into doesn't really know what's going on. Um, and you are able to find like a table that's on the outside just randomly with a tent over it with a surrounded by a couple of trash cans. Just kind of roll into that to get away from the crowd. And Cassandra, you're able to make yourself small enough and scarce enough on the roof to where people kind of forget that you're there. The flashes stop and move on. I need perception checks from both of you, please.
I think I'm actually pretty decent at. Oh, okay. Not bad.
Okay.
We
Quit copying me, you bitch.
Again? Nice.
rolled the same thing again.
What is it? What'd you get?
Um,
I got 14, but with my perception, it ends up being an 18.
Okay.
I rolled a 14 plus 2 for 16.
Okay.
But we both ended up rolling a 14, which is kind
Gotcha.
of
The
funny.
main role is the same, but the end result, she's better. Ha.
Yes.
Um, okay, so amidst all the chaos, you're able to escape yours. He's able to escape his. You guys,
Are you playing roulette with all your dice?
I am.
you guys pick up on your weird little radar another blip, another sense of the same area. Just all of a sudden, bloop,
Can we tell what direction?
it's nearby. The window of where from where you're at. even both of you, being up on the roof of this building, you were 100 feet from him. He rolled a little further away. I'm gonna say you guys are probably about 120 feet away from each other. And still, to both of you, it feels it's there, but it's weak.
So we must be going in the right
But
direction.
it just, bloop, it just appeared.
I'm gonna I'm
This
gonna
very bright white light from the ground shoots up into the air, and just this giant loud boom of just pure white flashes and lights up the sky, shakes the ground.
I'm gonna immediately
Stop the
panic.
SOS signal!
However, the blip you felt went away as soon as the explosion faded.
They killed him!
I'm gonna immediately panic because bright light explosion sounds like a fireball. Fireball means fire.
Mhm.
Fire bad.
But much to your amazement and good fortune, nothing was lit on fire. It was just very bright and very loud for a matter of seconds, but that little blip that you guys felt faded away.
Okay, because I saw the bright light come from high up in the sky, I'm gonna get off of the roof now.
All right.
Because that kind of concerns me that if there's going to be fire falling from the sky, I want to get off the roof.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna make my way down off of the roof.
Okay.
And I am going to
And you guys still sense each other, by the
crawl,
way. Yeah.
kind of look around and get my bearings. And I'd like to continue in the direction that I was rolling,
Okay.
just to see if I can pick up on that blip again.
So far, the only blip you sense is the weird cat. Whatever this new one was, it felt different, but it's gone.
I think I would like to investigate where that bright light originated on the ground.
Make an investigation check.
What is it with me and 12s tonight?
They like you. All right. Do you roll a 12 or was that the total?
Yeah, I rolled a 12. I rolled a 9 plus 2 for a 12. No, I
That's
rolled a
11.
9 plus 3 for a 12.
Okay. I was gonna say that's 11, but it's all right.
I,
Um,
I was technically correct. It's just my dyslexia kicked in briefly.
it happens to me all the time. Um, all the time. But all right. So you get down onto the ground, try and maneuver your way through the crowd. Um, Oddly enough, as you're also trying to find where that bright light originated from and stay focused, you're seeing all of the bright lights and hearing all the crazy sound, and you start smelling more of those delicious puddles. But you focus.
And I'd be a little hungry.
And after about a half an hour, you find where it may have originated from, as in between two food booths where the pathway is about 15 feet wide, left and right. There's a little burn mark on the ground, but no sign of any explosive. Um, Gesundheit, you would have actually, as you're looking for, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep calling you that. Um,
Giggle.
so as you're also trying to find out where that blip was, or if you can still sense it, you are able to track the cat, kind of making her way in the same direction that you were going, and stops at a center location between two food booths.
I'm gonna get distracted and go see what the cat is looking at.
Okay.
We're gonna play this game of made you look.
We're good
So
at that.
as soon as you approach and you're both looking at this burn mark, bloop, another blip.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to
Hone in
hone in on it.
my ear, my ear will probably perk up.
Okay. Give me perception.
Perception. Okay.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay.
And 17.
Okay. You guys are both able to tell a basic direction, but not really how far away. You're both kind of standing at this burn mark, and then all of a sudden, that way. Kind of like looking at each other like that way, yes, that way. So not really a distance, but a direction. You guys will end up hanging an immediate left, and the weird part is like you run right into a food booth hanging an immediate left. So you you gotta go take another left along the food booth and then go this way in between two tight ones, and you're like walking around wires and cords. Um, which is very fun for you. The Cassandra, you're fine. You're able to just kind of like maneuver around. It's tight, and you keep getting like caught on shit, and your bum leg isn't really working very well. One of them you're able to bend the knee a little bit. The other one, even though you hay baled, you still come out just as stiff as you were before when you tighten up. Um, you guys make your way through as far as you can to the end of this sense, and then behind you, and it goes away.
Are these magical explosions?
So you sense it all the way to like the border of where you felt it, but then behind you, another light shoots up, another firework. What you guys are going to immediately notice is as this firework goes up in the air and explodes, you two are the only ones who notice. Not a single other person in this crowd of people acknowledge the fact that an explosion just happened in the air.
Okay. That definitely tells me that there's something magical going on with them.
All right.
I
On that note, I'm gonna mute real quick. You guys talk it out, and I gotta go to the bathroom. So, be right back.
Phenomena.
Do, 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 do. Um,
I,
I think that I think there's some magical properties to these fireworks.
I I think it's weird that we're the only ones noticing it going off. And we may not have understood oh, main event is happening in 1 hour. We don't have any perception of time.
Yeah.
So at least in this realm, we have no perception of time. However, I think we need to pursue wherever these are getting shut off and why it's acting the way it is that we're the only ones who are noticing that these are going off.
I wonder if there's a pattern with it.
Maybe.
Like he said that each time they go off, it's in a different spot around us.
Se
So
Seems to be.
maybe there's
Ah, sorry. I can't stop yawning.
maybe there's more people here than we thought from our realm.
We're from other dimensions. Hello.
Hello.
You got a response finally.
Maybe they'll lick each other's asshole. Anyway, what did I miss? Did you guys make a plan for what you wanted to do?
I think we're gonna keep trying to pursue where these are being shot off
Okay.
Try to predict where they're gonna shoot them off
next.
next, and maybe meet in the middle with whoever's doing it.
Okay. All right. So either both of you roll perception or investigation, or one of you roll with advantage.
You
So,
have been beating me up this entire session.
I'm sorry. I'm a little stiff.
That doesn't give you an excuse to beat me in the kneecap. Just because I can't feel it doesn't mean it's not there.
I'm sorry.
You were saying
Perception.
anyway, yeah,
both of us with perception or
uh
one of us with advantage?
perception, investigation, or one with advantage. So choose either perception or investigation, and you both roll, or one of you with advantage.
What are you better at?
I'm better perception wise.
I'll take investigation then. Not much of a difference, but
What's your plus in investigation?
3. I have a 4 in perception, so.
So then you roll investigation with advantage.
Okay.
All right.
That's 21.
Hell, okay. So between the first one that fired off and the second one that fired off, you return to the original location where the first one shot off, where there was a burn mark on the ground. There is now a very slight indent in the ground and a darker burn mark, indicating that a second one fired off from this exact location. It push the ground in. You're also able to determine that there was only about 5 minutes between the two before the blip. So the fireworks shot off, and then 5 minutes later, you felt the blip again. You went to investigate where you felt it, and then another one shot off.
So I think I'm gonna head back over to where they both were shot off, but I'm not going to be right there. I
Okay.
think I'm gonna like stand from a distance from where like I can see it, but they can't necessarily, I'm not necessarily in like right where it went off. I'm more like off to the side where I can see where it was shot off,
Okay.
but you wouldn't necessarily know that I was watching that area from where I'm standing, if that makes sense.
Are you gonna be on the ground or do you want the vantage point up on the roof?
I will probably go back up to the roof
Okay. To have
at
like the
that
bird's
point
eye?
because I don't want to necessarily be known that I'm watching that area.
Okay.
But if I'm up from the roof, I can also have a better vantage point to see like from above.
All right. And
And
what would,
I
yeah.
I am blending with the crowd. Like
Okay.
any
Attempting.
I'm attempting to blend as much as I can, like sneak into families,
Okay.
like just
Give me a stealth check.
but keeping enough
Well, actually, I'll give
space
you a
between.
choice because you said blending, so it's either stealth or performance.
I'm gonna go with stealth.
If you want to go completely unseen or if you want to make it look like you're a part of family, that would be performance. So stealth or performance, whichever angle you're trying to play.
I'm gonna try not to be seen
Okay.
because that is way better than my performance. That is a 21.
Okay. All right. So you are going unseen as much as you can, as much as you believe you are, just kind of like free flowing in and out of crowds. The crowds thin out, and then they get deep, and then they get heavy again, and they thin out, they get heavy again, and you're just kind of going with the flow. Cassandra, you're up on the roof, just standing and patiently waiting. Bloop. Another blip.
Ear flicker.
Yeah.
Just ear flicker. Just she'll kind of like maybe like duck down just a little bit, kind of like close to the edge, but her ear is like still like twitching and listening, just
Hmm.
paying attention.
Okay. So you feel the blip.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
I am going. I'm gonna try to hone in on it and maneuver my way.
Are you guys, so you guys are focusing on that burn mark?
For the most part, yes,
Okay.
but also paying attention to the blip that's going on.
Okay. So a minute
But the fact
passes.
that that something has came from this burn area twice now
Yeah.
since we've felt that blip, that's why I'm like I'm paying attention to both things, but for some reason both of them are going at the same time. So I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out which one's more important.
So minute passes. 2 minutes pass. 3 minutes pass. By now, you're both able to tell that the time that the blip appears to the time that the firework goes off is gone way past what it was before. Because the blip appeared, you went for it, The fireworks shot off. 4 minutes pass. 5 minutes, nothing. You up on the roof, you within the crowd. 10 minutes, still nothing.
Where
But
did
the
it
blip,
go?
but the blip is still there. It has not gone away.
Hmm. Do I have anything for this?
And it has not gone stronger. It has not grown weaker. It's just there.
Okay. Could it be Morse code? No, it couldn't be, could it?
Hmm.
Hmm. 10 minutes and we haven't felt anything.
10 minutes, the blip is still there. Hasn't gotten stronger, hasn't gotten weaker, and no firework.
No signal. So, hmm. I'm gonna make my way toward like we feel we feel it there, but it's hard to pick up. It's hard to pick up on where. We no sooner get closer to it or feel like we're getting closer to it and it disappears. That was my shoulder. I think
What you got, Cassandra?
I'm like entirely stumped at this point. Like,
well, since we can feel each other's presence.
and it's only it we can feel each other, but there's one that isn't
Yes.
okay.
And both times you've gone to find it, it ended in a bright firework, loud, and then immediately went away. Five
Are
minutes
we
later.
still in the vicinity of the firework guy?
No.
Okay.
And you said that it went off in two different locations.
Nope. Same
So,
location.
Same
same
location.
location.
The blip was in two different locations. The fireworks shot off at the same one. But both times you went to look for where the blip was, and the fireworks shot off.
So it's like every time we're getting close, firework goes off and it disappears.
So I'm
Second blip.
There's two now.
so I am going to do my racial abilities to where I'm able to stand still, make myself look like a decoration.
Okay. Hmm. Hello, everybody. We jumped up to 5 viewers. I know two of them are me and Jill, but still, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the chaos.
Oh, they left.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever.
It still says 5 on my
hey,
end.
come back.
Come back. We can
Wait, let me
both.
let me let me do my
Hey,
Titanic impression.
we can both fit on the door. Come on, come back. The movie was bullshit.
There's an experience coming to the Florida Mall.
3 blips.
Three.
They seem to be coming faster now. You reach 10 minutes with the first one and no reaction. 5 minutes later, you got a second one. 3 minutes later, you got a third one. So you guys have been at this for about 18 minutes. The first one still hasn't gone away. Now you have three. 18 minutes in, you have three.
Okay. Now there's more. So then can we feel other than each other,
There's
is
3.
There's
there
three.
is there anyone specifically that stands out more or feels stronger?
Oh, like the attendees?
Like with the blips.
Nope, they all feel the same. Not strong nor weak, just there.
Okay.
So assuming because I am still on the roof, I can see that he is no longer moving.
Yes.
So at that point, I am probably going to get down off of the roof because I only assume at this point that he will be watching the burn mark and he can't move terribly far.
Or
So
fast.
or fast. So I'm gonna get down off of the roof and try to pursue finding what like trying to find one of the blips
Okay.
since he's stationary at this point.
I look like a normal
And I
scarecrow.
know that from the way that like he is motioned, I know that like from his people that okay, he's not gonna move, he's paying attention.
Minute 19, 4 blips.
Four.
And Cassandra, as you move away to try and pursue one of them, Kazuntite, you see the burn mark start to blink, start to flash. No noise, just flash.
Is that a glyph?
Cassandra,
I am going to.
perception check.
Perception
Or
check.
investigation, because you said you're trying to find one.
Yeah.
I am.
Let me give a go. We'll do perception. Thank God I did that. Didn't help me much, but that's an 8.
That's an 8.
Yeah.
With there now being multiple and the amount of noise that's in this area, you're not able to make heads or tails or of what direction you're supposed to go.
Hmm.
They are just everywhere. You're feeling blips in all directions, noise, sound, lights,
Overstimulation.
smells, footprints, everything. Just weird. The smells from the weird, delicious smelling water to the sounds of people hitting the ground to laughter to you're literally crawling around and over and through trash and beer cans and the wind starts to pick up and it kind of like knocks you off your balance a little bit and you continue to go. Minute 20,
5. Oh, jeez. All right.
The whole area turns blinding white and then
I'm not really
s-
light sensitive.
and then sucks in extremely fast, almost imploding on that bird mark. And right in front of you, a white aura lifts off the ground, and you see hovering over it a giant singular iris
Uh, okay.
whose deep red eye looks over at you, tendrils coming off the top of it.
Hmm. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't belong here. And this little thin white light shoots toward you.
Uh, I'm gonna.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, I'm just
That
gonna drop
is a 17 to hit.
a 17 to hit. That does hit.
Okay. And that is okay, that is 4 points of psychic damage, and I need a con save.
4 points.
What is your health, by the way?
Uh, it was 24.
Cassandra, what's yours?
21.
Okay.
Then you said a con save.
Yep.
14.
Unless you have immunities to it, you are now um, deaf, blind, and can't speak. Deaf, blind, and mute. Unless you have immunities toward it being a scarecrow. You are now deaf, blind, and mute. Cassandra, even being discombobulated, you heard a
Damn.
dem not really demonic, just kind of otherworldly voice in the direction you left, saying you don't belong here. And then the same sound as when the fireworks shot up into the air.
Fun times. Yes, me.
That one doesn't.
What would you like to do?
I am immediately freaking out because I can't see, can't hear, can't speak. I am just kind of like flapping my arms.
What you are also, well, I mean, because you're blind and deaf, so never mind. But Cassandra, you hear this otherworldly voice behind you from where you left, and no person around you is reacting to it. Nothing.
I don't like that.
So I mean, this is something we can only, well, at this point, only you can see.
A minute goes by, one blip.
Down to one. Oh, I get it. I think I get it.
She is going to go back onto a roof
Okay.
because she wants to look back now that the firework has gone off again. She wants to look
Oh
back
no, the
from,
firework didn't go off. Not up into the air. It shot at him. You
well,
heard it.
obviously something had gone off,
Yeah, you
but
heard it. You didn't see it.
so something had obviously gone off. So she's
Mhm.
gonna go up to the roof and see if it came back from that burn mark.
Yeah, you see a about a 3 foot diameter single deep red iris with tendrils floating over the burn mark directly in front of your scarecrow friend.
So I can see this otherworldly creature now.
Hmm.
We love eldritch abominations.
Second minute, two blips.
I am.
The effects wore off.
Oh, thank God. All right. I
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not.
Okay. So, Cassandra from the roof, you see the eye blink and another firework straight from the red iris shoots out toward your friend, and he is able to dodge it as it then just explodes on the food kiosk behind him, but does zero damage to the structure.
Is this an illusion? But one of those real illusions that actually hurt? I
3 minutes.
About how close
Three
am I to the
blips.
iris?
Probably about 6 feet.
All right. I'm gonna
Three
cast.
blips.
This is gonna be weird,
Go ahead.
but I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use it to poke the eyeball.
Okay. Roll to hit. It would be an unarmed, but roll to hit.
Pretty unconventional, but since when have I ever been
Conventional.
conventional? Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
What what do I roll for damage?
It's your unarmed,
Just
whatever your unarmed is. Minimum of one.
okay. Uh yeah, that's one.
Okay. Yeah, it blinks and flutters, and so I mean, you see that it worked, whatever you tried, but it's still there. Four blips.
I want to use my blowgun.
Okay. What's the distance on that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's usually isn't it usually 60? It's either 30 short range.
It just says reach.
Range is 25 to 100 for a blowgun, and the damage is one, unless yours is different.
So it says you have training with weapons allow you to use the mastery property of a blowgun. Vex. If you hit a creature with a blowgun and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll against the creature before the end of your next turn.
Okay. Yeah, it's a single damage for a blowgun, but it's 25 to 100 feet, which you are in range for that. So if you'd like to, roll the hit.
That's a nat 20.
So that's 2 damage.
Yeah, it's a nat 20 plus 3 for 23. So,
And that well, the plus 3 doesn't matter on a net.
and then and then my
No,
damage
that's
is,
just to hit.
oh,
So it's 2 damage.
so I get 2 damage for my unarmed.
Okay.
So that would be 4 then.
Yep. Also take a picture of that
Bet.
for the dice channel. First natural 20. Woo! All right, so you did 4.
Yes.
So, Gesundheit, you hear just this through the air, and the eye shuts and blinks furiously a bunch of times. The deep red iris envelops the entire eyeball and then goes back down to just being the deep red iris. And it starts to like back up a little bit. 5 blips. Everything flashes white. Implodes back down to that center spot. And now another 3-foot eyeball stands next to the other one.
Oh no.
You don't belong here.
That's
Ooh.
why I'm trying to leave.
That dirty 20?
That hits.
That is 3 points of psychic, and I need another con save. And Cassandra. Yep, no, they don't notice you at all. They rolled a 2.
I am a rogue on top of a roof.
Skill. No, not skills. Need a save. Con save. 16.
Yep, you're good. You are not deaf, blind, and mute. You're able to shake it off. You feel the same kind of effects wash over you, but you're able to shake them off this time. Familiar with what this creature does. 1 blip.
All right. I am going to cast Infestation on the first one. It's a con save of 11.
Okay. That is 10. Fail.
Yes.
What does that do?
There's going to be a cloud of uh, ticks that swarm out of his body.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah.
They crawl over and onto the eye.
The original one?
The original one,
Okay.
yes. And then he takes 1d6 of poison damage.
Hell yeah.
That is 6 points.
Okay. What do these insects look like? What do you want your insects to be?
They're ticks.
Oh, yes, you did say ticks.
So they're gonna be like little black ticks that
Okay.
just crawl over
All right.
and swarm up.
Hell yeah. Um, You being very familiar as to what kind of damage these can cause as they surround this eyeball in its entirety, um, you do see and understand that they're doing more damage than they should be doing as they literally start to deflate the eyeball. It goes from 3 feet to 2 feet.
The eyeball gets smaller, they get bigger
Do
as
they
they
get bigger?
swell. Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
and they swell
They swell with the
with the
whatever
pieces.
Yeah.
whatever they are in
They become
ingesting.
engorged.
Two blips.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, that one is I'm trying to
I'm gonna
figure.
go ahead and
Main show in 10 minutes.
nah. I'm gonna go ahead
And you
and
just hear cheering, like a wave, a cacophony of cheering.
we'll go ahead and attempt a blowgun at the other one.
Okay.
That's a 10.
No. Three blips.
Right. I am going to.
For you there, Kazoon Tight, that's another dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
That's a natural one to see you, Cassandra, so that doesn't happen. That is three psychic damage, and I need another con save. As you're literally just watching your scarecrow friend just get pelted with this whatever the fuck this is. One of them actually like trying to scan and catch you, and nope, can't even clock where you are.
Let's do this one this time. 12.
No,
Oof.
deaf, blind, and mute. That is a fail.
I would say inhuman screeching, but
Four
can't
blips.
do that. All right, I am about to get blasted. Um,
Just so you guys are aware, these minutes I'm doing in real time.
Valid. Okay.
The only time that I pause is when you guys are taking actions. Because sometimes combat takes longer, so I'll pause it for a few seconds, but I'm doing these minutes in real time.
All right. I need to get out of there, but I don't know which way to go. I can't see. I can't hear for directions.
Nope, you are deaf, blind, and mute.
Well, I know I was facing the eyeballs. So I'm going to turn what I feel like would be 180 degrees and start hobbling
Stop.
away.
Give me a perception or insight with disadvantage.
I feel like I feel like that would be more insight. So
And Cassandra, what are you doing?
I guess I could try the blowgun again.
Okay. Which one?
Um, Probably the one that's already been kind of hurt a bit
Okay.
since it's already being eaten alive by ticks.
Oh, how often do they do damage, by the way?
Uh, it lasts for and
1 second. Sorry, our adoptive work son decided to prank call and in the middle of D&D.
Nice.
Sorry.
I thought you were about to say they were watching you.
No. No, one of his coworkers did say they were going to be watching us tonight.
Nice.
He may have stopped in or may have been one of the bodies that stopped in earlier.
Who knows? But yeah, you said you were going to use the blowgun, so roll to hit.
Yeah. That's a 19.
That hits.
So that would
So that's
be
two.
two. That's 2 damage.
Yep. All right.
sound like me when I'm driving.
I assume that our adoptive son is off of work and that's why he's harassing us.
Gotcha. 5 blips.
I know. To be fair, he doesn't reach out either.
So a third eyeball will appear.
No. I don't want another one. I'm about ready to just say fuck it and go off the backside of this roof and just disappear.
The three eyeballs now are going to start to glow bright white.
Oh.
And from the roof, you watch these three entities merge into one.
Oh God. So now they're just one big eyeball.
Into one massive 9 foot eyeball with thick, long tendrils and a giant, deep red iris in the middle.
So the caterpie is going to freak out and is going to slowly but surely back away backwards off from the edge of the roof.
The moment you reach the edge of the roof,
Oh, off goes all the fireworks.
off goes all the fireworks and all the explosions from the sky and all the loud noise and the cheerings and the whoops from the big crowds as just all these colors and booms and bangs and flashbangs and everything in the sky starts to go off. At the
Which
same
of them?
time, at the same time, you see this now giant eye shoot one of its white lights into the food kiosk behind Gesundheit, and the building explodes.
Shit.
We'll pause for a second till he gets back.
That's probably a great
Yeah.
idea so that
So,
he doesn't miss what's going on.
all right.
Do I need to kidnap the phone?
So, to the viewing audience, I don't have anything that I'm going to insert here. I'm just going to go on mute and go take a piss, but please stick around. I'll be right back.
Hold on. No, I have. Please wait, ladies and gentlemen. Please, please pause. Thank you. Because pause. He went to go to the bathroom, so I put it on pause.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah, I sat there playing the Jeopardy music while you were both
You know
gone.
what? That's fine. At least it was some filler. It wasn't
It
silence.
wasn't awkward silence, so I was sitting here just dancing away for the longest time.
That
Okay.
would be, and you obviously have my permission, but those pauses would be the perfect time to promote your stuff.
Fair enough.
Like anything, to be honest, anything. Your cosplay stuff, the game, the con we're gonna be renting a booth from, anything, whatever it is that you want to talk about. But did you fill him in or should I?
Nope.
Okay.
'Cause
So,
as soon as
uh,
you left, he came back and then he went to go to the bathroom. So you both came
fantastic.
back at the same time.
Fifth blip, third eyeball, the three of them merged into one giant 9 foot eyeball with a deep red iris. The main firework display began going off, and the I shot the food kiosk right behind you, and it blew up.
Oh
So now it's quite literally doing physical damage to the environment around it.
It ain't a true county fair until something blows up.
But with the main fireworks display going off, no one's reacting to the fact that a building just blew up aside from the two that were in it.
Hmm.
But so there is now, so when it shot the food kiosk behind you, it blew up and it blew backwards and smashed into the food kiosk 15 feet away from it as it hit the ground and rolled into that one. Which Cassandra, you see as you're trying to scurry off one of the buildings. Um, it would be 5 feet. So let me map this out for you. Okay. You're on the roof of a building. To your right is another building, and then off of that is the issue that's happening. Your building, 5 feet in front of you, is the building that just got blown up behind your friend and shot off to the left to hit another one. So there's a lot of things going on, not to mention the fact that there is a lot of loud cheering and whooping from the crowds that are seeing the fireworks display. And it is active. It is flashbangs and colors and booms.
Boop.
The effects of infestation only goes until the once the damage is done, the damage is done.
Okay.
So it doesn't sit there and continuously.
Feed.
Yeah. They drink
Okay.
as much as they can, and then they fall off.
All right. So it was able to perceive you, Cassandra. Um, Tight, that's a dirty 20 to hit you.
Damn it.
And
Kill him.
Cassandra, that is a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That is, oh shit.
Oh, jeez.
That is 8 points of psychic damage to both of you. And I need a con save from both of you.
Oh no.
One blip.
Wait.
Con save. I just rolled those two. Choose you.
I choose you.
13.
Fail.
So close.
Deaf, blind, and mute.
You said this was con?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Yep. You shake off the effects. So as it hits you, your vision and your hearing actually start to fade for a second, and then you're able to shake it off. Two blips.
I would like to I would like to investigate my surroundings to see if I can find a trash can with a lid.
Okay. Roll it up. You should have,
18.
I was gonna say you should have dark vision as a feline.
I do.
All right. Yeah, you find one. Pretty close.
Okay, I would like to go in said trash can and hide.
It feels and smells awful, but you are in
I
it.
don't care. There's a lot of loud noises, there's a lot of bright lights going on, and I just want it to go away for 5 minutes. I am overstimmed and I need some quiet.
Three blips.
All right. I. Oh, wait. Not even.
The building that
No,
you
it
were just
requires
standing
noise.
on, the building that you were just standing on It fires at it, explodes. Shoots backwards, hits the one behind it. They both tumble and roll into the aisle.
Are the effects gone yet?
Yes.
Awesome. I am going to cast False Life on
Okay.
myself.
Is that to heal?
Yeah, or I gain temp HP.
Okay.
2d4 plus 4.
Four blips.
1, 2d4.
And for some reason,
6.
that familiar flash of white, which then sucks back in another 3 foot eyeball. But this was only four blips.
Hmm. Okay. All right.
See, y'all
It
was going to the bathroom.
seems.
It's my turn now.
Well, fine, be that way.
Hey, you've gone twice.
I just took the moment of opportunity.
Well, I'm in a trash can, so this is my own moment of
Fair
opportunity.
enough. It's like,
I'm hiding in a trash can.
I am in a trash can. This is the perfect opportunity.
This is the perfect opportunity to go to the bathroom.
Oh, make a perception check for me.
Me?
No. No,
Oh,
ma'am. You are free to go to the bathroom.
okay.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Would be me. Perception.
Wait, Jill, come back.
Ah! I'm right here.
No, I'm kidding. You're fine.
Perception. That is a dirty 20 for
Okay.
perception.
In the midst of everything that is going on,
Perception check, but when it comes to
right?
not being blind, deaf, and mute,
Yeah.
I can't do shit.
In the midst of everything, not only did it become increasingly clear, or does it become increasingly clear that the amount of blips necessary to bring these things in is going down. It went from 5 to 4, and one of these eyeballs appeared. There's also something very familiar and inviting yet dangerous about how they appear.
Hmm.
One blip.
One blip. Okay. I am going to.
Mhm.
All right. I'm going to.
God damn. 19 and a 15.
19 does in fact hit.
You're lucky because that was
And
the smaller one. That is
they both hit.
they both hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was 2 psychic damage, and I'll need a con save. And 7. So a total of 8 psychic damage and 2 con saves.
So there go my temp HP.
Like, you're pretty far down right now, aren't you?
I'm very, very, very close to death. 2. Oh, so that's 2 con saves.
Yep.
All right. Who do I trust with my life?
That's always the question, isn't it?
You. 12 and a 14.
Yeah, no, those both fail. You rolled a, I think, yeah, you rolled a 16 and it passed. But
No, it's either 15 or 16 to
yeah.
pass. I'm just barely missing it.
Here's the funny part now. These compound. So you are deaf, blind, mute, and paralyzed.
Oh, oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. We love that.
Oh, uh, three blips.
Oh, there's not much I can do right now. Um,
Yeah,
I
no, not
have
really.
to, yeah, I have
You're
to sit here and wait.
you are just a tad bit screwed. Yep, there's the fourth one. Okay. So the effects wear off, your vision comes back, and now there's the giant 9 foot eyeball and two floating next to it.
All right.
And the giant one takes out another building. You see the giant one actually um like hover and shift toward the left and start floating down one of the main aisles, firing upon stand after stand after stand.
Okay, he's lost interest in me,
As the two smaller ones are still in front of you. So,
but got two more in front of me. Um, bless you.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
Shut up.
Um, I'm going to what? Um, I kind of have no choice. I didn't want to have to, but I have no choice. All right, I am going to wait patiently.
Oh.
The suspense is killing me.
It's meta.
Well, in the meantime,
Lovely weather we're having.
all right.
Ah.
All right. But
all
yes.
right, I'm gonna cast False Life again. That is my last spell
All
slot.
right. Yep, that one successfully got you there, Cassandra. Does a 15 hit?
Eight.
Yes.
Okay. So the big one lost interest and started working its way down one of the main aisles and firing upon kiosks. Started just blowing up random buildings. There's two small ones sitting next to you, with two blips.
All right.
That is five psychic damage, and I need a con save.
All right.
as the trash can that you were in gets fired upon and blows up into the air like a fire barrel torpedo, hits the ground and spills over as you roll out of it.
15.
Just fails.
So it is 16.
You are now deaf, blind, and mute.
Love that.
Hey, it could be worse. You could be deaf, blind, mute, and paralyzed like I was.
Yeah, they compound. He failed 2 con saves. They compound.
It compounded in added paralysis, which for a scarecrow is not that bad. It just makes me look like a normal scarecrow because if I don't move,
Did you just wink at me?
she did.
3 blips.
Okay, I've gotta get. I've got a GTFO.
So do I.
I am gonna.
So, but again, there's that familiar. It's inviting yet dangerous. It's not
I'm gonna, even
this
though I'm blind, deaf,
and
dumb,
you
and probably pissed myself at this point, I'm gonna run away from the direction that I feel the blip coming from if I possibly can.
that sense didn't go away, but since there's the 4 flash and a third eyeball. The blips are gone. And then the 3 merge together.
Ish.
Now we got two giant eyeballs.
But like I told you before, as
Another one
that
lost interest.
when that third one appears in front of you, there is that inviting and familiar yet very dangerous way that they are portaling in.
So they're obviously from our realm.
So it's a
I don't have the health to
it's
investigate.
it's do you save the fair or do you get the fuck out of there?
I'm getting the fuck out of there. I don't give a shit.
But yes, you have yet a second 9 foot eyeball.
I'm gonna stay as
Hey.
still as I can to try and not draw any more attention to myself.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I'm rolling crazy good.
I
That's
don't.
a 19 for you, Gazoon Tight, and 16 for you, Cassandra.
Yeah.
That hits.
All right. Gazoon Tight, you take 4 psychic damage, and I need a con save. And Cassandra, oh god damn, that was crazy. That's 8.
I'm down.
You're down. Okay, so no con save needed. So before the effects even wore off for you, you went down.
It got stuck.
Thank you, Kitty, for giving me my die back.
Oh, that's an 18.
That's a success. You shake off the effects, but you also, that familiar blip that you had from your companion fades out.
No. Do that. What do I have in my inventory?
I wasn't sure how this one was going to play out.
Death.
And that wasn't the plan, I'm not going to lie, and I'll explain when we're done. One blip.
All right. I'm gonna. You know what?
Sky, why are you in the cage?
Because I can.
No, like it's the cage that I use to keep them out of the kitchen because they don't jump over it because they're good. They stay out there. She's literally laying in it.
Eh,
Like, go lay on the couch. It's more comfortable. Why are you in the cage? You put yourself in timeout for what? What are you doing?
I don't have a whole lot I can do here.
Two
So
blips.
I'm going to. Well, I'm going down in a blaze of glory.
Ah, three blips. Flash.
Here.
Eyeball.
Okay, it's getting faster again. All right, I'm going to cast infestation on the second big one.
Okay.
That is a con 11 save.
Yeah, I got it.
1d6.
No, no, it succeeded.
Oh, it succeeded.
Yeah.
Damn.
So as you cast it and your bugs start to try and take placement on it, it just like the other one turns around and starts going down one of the main aisles and starts just firing upon buildings, blowing them up. As you now have the one little one that just appeared. One blip. That is an 11 to hit.
That misses. Awesome. Okay. I am not gonna try to fight this thing anymore. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find Cassandra's whereabouts.
Perception or investigation?
I'm gonna go with perception. Use the frog dice. 18. 18.
Yeah, you find her. She is in between, well, where two booths used to be, that are now blown up and fireballs and rolled into ones behind it. She is laying in front of the opening of a fallen down, on fire, blown apart trash can, just kind of sprawled on the ground.
All right, I'm going to do attempt my best to pick her up. I know it's going to be uncomfortable,
Two blips.
but you're unconscious, so I'm gonna hobble my way with her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get away.
Where are two?
The Let's see, you said one giant eye went one way, the other one went a different way.
Yep. So one of them took the path to your left down the main one. One of them did a full 180 and took a path that way.
Okay. So
And
I'm
then they literally made a main path behind you because they blew all those buildings apart. So now the paths are kind of destructive, on fire.
I'm gonna go the opposite way.
Three blips. Second eye appears.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna book it as fast as my little straw legs will carry me. Oh, that's a nat 20.
I think that's what we call the end of 4th of July attire.
So that was a natural 20 on one of them and a 23 on the other one.
Oh, Lord.
Happy 4th of July, guys!
So the one we'll go with the 23 first, just because I want to.
That's not very nice.
But they're gonna hit you at the same time. So that's four psychic damage
Oh,
and a
there
con
goes
save.
my there goes my
And here's the natural 20. That's a 4. So that's 8, 9, 9 psychic damage on the second one, and another con save.
Yeah, nope, I am down.
Okay. So yeah, with no one coming to help you guys, that's it. That was a TPK. You didn't heal her, and that was it. So
I only had 2 spell slots, and I was an arcane trickster rogue.
love you
And I was
guys.
a thief,
Thank
so
you. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. I was not expecting it to go this way, but if you'd like to learn, if you'd like to hear how it was supposed to go in my head, watch the mental breakdown after this. But we love you. See you next Saturday. Happy 4th of July. Don't blow anything up.
happy Halloween!
Bye.
Stay away from magic eyeballs.
Peace.